Morning. It might be April Fool's Day, but on April the 1st, 2023, there's no fools on this track. Right, apologies for the radio silence on the vlog since Corvana, but the B&L Karting Series kickoff vlog didn't really happen because I was that flat out, it was ridiculous. But I'm here at Rhpk Kart Raceway in Hoddesdon, not too far from the hometown of Lewis Hamilton, 7-time F1 world champion. And we've got Rhpk on the bill today. 31 teams, 3 classes, F1 style quali for each of the respective classes later on today, and a 4-hour endurance race. Looking forward to this one. Plus also, it's quite a seminal moment because 6 years ago, I started my commentary career in karting at this very circuit. And what's more, it was in on this. I have to thank my good buddy Chris McCarthy for helping me start that journey on what is now a staple of my work within motorsport. So let's go, let's have it. Now in the commentary position, it is getting wetter out there. People are going to get a bit peed off because they're going to be told to move their cars. Parking is an absolute bear. Considering, like, over there by Stadium, there's a shed load of parking. Series coordinator Mark Beaumont's trying to sort out the power supply on that one because we ain't got a computer for live timing of the live stream for Rhpk. Whoops. I've pretty much got myself set up, so yeah, let's rock and roll. Got to bring back Goldie's grid walk as well, so I've brought all the gear. Don't know if I've got all the gear, but probably no idea as usual. That should be a barrel of laughs anyway. Good to catch up with some people who you'll meet over the course of this vlog. Right, so here we have we've got a computer repairman, aka Rhpk series coordinator Mark Beaumont. Hello, mate.
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, just to think on a Saturday morning, as if anything else couldn't go wrong and the computer blows a gasket. What's that all about?
Yeah, I think they're having some power issues here, so yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah, but looking forward to a good one. And you know what's even funnier, mate? Can you believe it's been 6 years since I started with you lot?
Wow.
That's weird. That's weird, isn't it?
It's brilliant. Yeah, that is mad. Obviously we rebranded, when did we rebrand? 2015?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a journey. We've had some cracking races, so you've met some cracking people, so it's been a great time, I think.
Yep. And they are currently out for first practice. Got a second practice, which I think is the first time in a while since I've seen that. And hopefully meet some characters on the grid a little bit later on when I go down there. Got my timetable, all my paperwork, computer, Mark doing the repairs on that one over there, so we've got the live timing and also the live stream for the Rhpk Facebook group. So yeah, everyone's getting used to the old conditions. There's still Ben behind the wheel. Fastest lap of the race is 1/1000th of a second in it. So 20 laps later, we had it where fastest lap separated by 1/1000th. I've never seen that, I think, in all my years of commentating on Rhpk. But we'll wait to see whether that tempo gets picked up again. It's possible. More activity in the pit lane because at the moment PKSDRV are no longer leading Clubman, it's J&G Clubman. 207 Racing is in the pits. Cobra JCB Racing 1 is also in the pits, so a multitude of pit stops now starting to happen. We are 17 minutes away from going into the golden hour, the last 60 minutes, the final hour of this race. And looking back over the previous results in round 1, Spectre PKS looking to make it 2 for 2 so far this season. They won't pick up a point for pole position, they'll get that additional point for fastest lap of the race. And the top 4 in the previous race last time out. It was Spectre PKS winning after 348 laps, a lap ahead of GKD Racing, who are currently 3rd at the moment. Could they make it 2 second places in a row? That's dependent on Helicopter Services. Helicopter Services finished 10th last time, 341 laps, and they also did the fastest lap of the race, which was a 40.128. Alessia Prime was the winner for the Pro class last time out. They're currently sitting 5th in the Clubman class, which is being led by DAD Racing, who retired after 141 laps last time out in March, just the month after the double race Winter Cup that we hold at the beginning of every single season. Another kart in the pits, it's 66 Cobra JCB Racing number 1. Clubman winners last time, funny enough, is now the team that is leading. So could we have 2 back-to-back victories in the Super and the Clubman class? Alessia Prime have got a lot of work to do. They're 3 laps down off of the current race leaders, DAD Racing. Wait and see what happens. Pits, looks like final driver change. Jordan Beamish set to get in for the team formerly known as the Bitten Heroes. Last lap is underway for our race leaders, Spectre PKS. Battle all the way for the first 90 minutes with Helicopter Services make their way towards the back straight for the final time on lap number 346. Difficulties there, taking pit stops, cost them the opportunity to go for the win through the S's. Round 2 in 2023. It's double delight for Spectre PKS, who win round number 2 of the 346 laps. Alessia Prime provisionally takes 2nd in the Pro class. We wait for a few more to come across the line. It is going to be Orange Tree Racing that is going to take the win in the Clubman class. 2nd different winner from the second race in succession. And DAD Racing, the number 7, very shortly come out of the final corner. It's going to be their time to shine. DAD Racing not finishing last time. They win round number 2, taking 4th position overall after completing a total of 343 laps. So your provisional results, pending any technical, pending technical inspection post-race. Spectre PKS provisionally win round number 2. It's their 2nd win, and they also pick up the fastest lap of the race in the process, giving them an additional point to their championship tally. GKD Racing and Helicopter Services complete the top 3 overall, with Helicopter Services taking a point for pole position in the Super class. DAD Racing finishing 4th, taking the Pro class win this time around, ahead of JND Racing and Monkey Motorsport, who will complete the Super podium. Alessia Prime, they took the victory last time out at round 1. They continue to lead the way in the Pro class, finishing 2nd on 340 laps, finishing 7th overall. Alveston Auto's Burton Power Racing and JZ Racing Pro 2 round out the top 10, with Alveston Autos rounding out the top 6 in Super. Burton Power Racing and JZ Racing Pro complete the top 4 in the Pro class. Orange Tree Racing make it 2 different winners in 2 different races, following on from J&G Clubman last time out in March. March Racing will complete the Pro podium in 15th position. PKS 2 and PKS 1 and the 69 and the 227 will provisionally round out the Clubman podium for this round in the 69 and the 227. The 207 and 207 Racing finishes 18th and misses out on a podium just by 1 lap. Alessia will finish in 19th and finish 7th in the Clubman class, ahead of Red Spider Racing, who complete the top 20. Rounding out the finishing order, it's JZ Racing Clubman in the 32, JZ Racing Pro in the 27, Too Many Pies in the 240, Cobra JCB Racing 2 in the 67, the 66 of Cobra JCB Racing 1, and JCB Racing 3 in 26. KTM, Going Bananas, Wraith Door Fitters, Monkey Monkey and Wraith Racing round out the 31 strong grid. As that is how round 2 is completed. So for those listening and watching on the Rhpk Rhpk Pro Kart Series Facebook group, thank you very much for tuning in all the way through this weekend. Apologies for the fact that the race has been split into 2 parts. But yeah, that's it. Round 2 is in the books. Next month in April, I won't be here, but I know someone else will be. But I'll be back in the month of June for round number 5 of the championship. So until then, thank you very much for listening and watching the live timing. Josh Alexander, enjoy yourself at PF. And that's it from me. Stay tuned for Goldie's Grid Walk on the YouTube channel, coming very, very soon to the Rhpk YouTube channel itself. And don't forget to follow us at rhpk.uk on Instagram. This is me, Alex Goldschmidt, signing off. See you all in June. Right. I wanted to get rid of that because otherwise I would have hit copyright infringement there. Give me 2 seconds, I'll leave it. Right. So that is it. Racing is done and dusted. It's coming up to 5:30. Sorry, 6:30. What am I thinking? My brain's probably still on bloody British Summer Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. So yeah, it's been a good one. First double winner of the season through Spectre PKS. Deserved it. Felt for Helicopter, mainly because of the fact that they had to do a second pit stop, which cost them 1.5 minutes, and I think probably cost them probably a top 3 or maybe even a win, because they had the pace and they were with Spectre PKS for the first hour and a half of it. Yeah, new winners in Pro. DAD Racing, who did 141 laps last time, didn't finish the race, and yeah, they had a good one. Finished P4, won the class. Alessia Prime, round 1 winners for Pro. They extend their lead in the championship. And then we also had a new winner in terms of the Clubman class. So Orange Tree Racing did pretty well. Yeah, JZ Racing Super Pro did a brilliant job to come back from their trials and tribulations. You know, they had dramas in the first half an hour. They were running as high as 10th. They came back to finish, I think it was 12th position. So, and now I've got along with Mark Beaumont, we've got to make and probably Kelvin Nichols, our chief scrutineer. Kelvin's a great old boy, lovely guy. Always got time for him. Of team of the day, and also the winners, courtesy of the sponsors of this round, ADX Karting Experience. Their logo will be here on the screen now, and a link down in the description. They do it's like a road tax experience where you actually get to drive a road tax engine car, and they're based here in Hoddesdon. So they're giving away a 1-hour tester for the respective winners in the classes today, which is really cool. But yeah, Goldie's Grid Walk is back for 2023, and yeah, you'll probably see a little bit of the podium. I'm going to try and record it, and then on my way home, I'm going to stop off, have a little bit of a respite, and I'm going to reminisce a little bit about this now becoming my beginning of my 7th season here at Rhpk, but I'm concentrating specifically on Rhpk Pro Kart, and the main reason being is that as much as I love sprint racing, for me, this is where I started. This is where I got my big break, thanks to Chris McCarthy, and he's a top bloke. And I'm doing this is the first of 4 rounds. I'm doing June, I'm doing October, and for the November finale, we're actually doing Buckmore Park, which is a double points finale. Remind you of a particular championship that ran that, and it didn't quite work out. You know the one I'm talking about. So, yeah, catch you after the podium, where I do a little bit of talking and reminisce, and then close out vlog number 3 before I truly head home and go back to bed, because I am effed. Big F in chat. There is the podium. There's the cab. Over there are the trophies. It's now Monday, midday, back in the office. A couple of days before I go on my next trip, and it's going to mean that vlog number 5 is, well, I think it's going to be vlog number 4, but it's going to be a double header, because I'll be doing B&L karting series, Rhpk Euro Trophy. I'm spending some time in Germany in between, and then probably one of the biggest seminal moments of my career professionally when it comes to in real life racing, and I'm really excited to be able to hopefully very soon share that on social media, which puts me at a level that that I was wondering when that opportunity was going to come, and it has. I got a welcome phone call Friday night during dinner, and there was no option but to take that phone call. But it's really exciting. It's a new challenge for me as well. It's a new category in terms of a commentary perspective, and it's going to be trackside, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great because I'll see some familiar faces that I've written about or interviewed before, and yeah, that really is about it. I mean, it's great to be back with Rhpk. Big thanks to Mark Beaumont for always keeping in touch. I mean, he's all the earth, that boy. Kelvin, the scrutineer, Luke, who runs the race control, the team at Rhpk, but also all the people in the paddock. Just really cool. I've got some more future things coming up, so there's going to be more vlogging. There's going to be some new locations that I've never been to before that I'm going to this year, which I'm really excited about, and I'll either tease you about it or talk to you about what's happening accordingly as and when I know that is happening. So thanks for watching vlog 3 for Rhpk, and I'll see you for vlog 4 when I go back over to the Home of Champions karting gate for a double header, and we'll be in the car as well this time. My car, because it's just had a service and I've got so many other bits and pieces done that I'm really looking forward to the journey ahead, and look forward to keep you all with me on my vlog, and thank you very much for everyone that continues to watch every single episode of everything, every bit of content I put on the YouTube channel. It really means a lot, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.